Although, actually, I think if anybody could mention Sharon Apple, it'd probably be her.
Yeah.
She comes from an isolated society. Maybe the whole Sharon Apple incident doesn't mean much to her, or didn't trickle down. She just has old Sharon Apple CDs, or whatever the equivalent would be. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are back with another episode of Macross Delta. We are 4 episodes in and watching episode 4. This is not how math should typically work, but we've doubled down on the first episode. We could have tripled down, but we decided not to. God knows what was added to episode 1 versus 1 plus that wasn't in 8.9. Sorry, 0.89.
No, we do know.
We don't.
We do know.
We watched 0.89 and then we watched 1 plus. We don't know what episode 1 was that 1 plus see, that's what I'm saying. 8.9 only had 1 minute, 2 minutes of added content. So what was the difference? Sorry, 8.9 lacked a minute or 2 of extra content that 1 plus had. So what did 1 plus add that wasn't in 1? Because otherwise I would assume that those 2 minutes were in 1. Because there's a difference.
There is also an episode 1, so there's a 0.9.
0.89, which was released before Macross Delta was released as some sort of like promo material, which lacked 2 minutes that we saw in 1 plus.
So there's an episode 1.
Yes. We did not watch 1 because why would we if we're going to 1 plus?
And then there's a... Jesus Christ.
Did you think it was named 1 plus by default?
Yeah.
No. No. Again, though, if we're watching the pre-release version, which is 0.89, why would we watch 1 if we have 1 plus, which is 1 with added material? So did 1 have like a minute of added material, and then 1 plus added another minute of added material? I mean, there was like barely anything added to 1 plus from 0.89.
Yeah.
Literally all you saw was what happened to her after she ran forwards, and then Hayate flying up.
Yeah. Break dancing capoeira his way out of the fight.
Either way, not a lot of added there. So really, we watched 20 minutes of the same thing, then plus an extra 2 minutes. And then a new episode. But either way, I'm hoping that we're done with the stupid stuff.
You're so hoping.
Because, I mean, again, Freya's thing wasn't that stupid. It was just, like, disingenuous. Like, I hope she signed a waiver when she was signing up for the competition.
Yeah.
That, like, if we don't say the competition is over, then technically it's not over and we can still do shit to you. Because otherwise, when they say nobody won, technically we didn't say we were done testing you.
But she was so eager to join that she just accepted it anyway.
Yeah, I guess it's a whole matter of, oh, guess I lost. And the test was really, are you willing to fight for the position? And she didn't. She literally just left and was about to not go home, but not stay here.
There you go. Also be homeless without money, too.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't going home.
Yeah.
That was Hayate's whole point of, I'm not giving you a ride home. Not that he had any ability to go home.
No.
Or a home. He already covered, he went to 3 other planets before he came here.
We don't even know where he's from originally.
Wasn't listed on his thing. Also, most of his background information was literally like little block characters that had no way to read. There was like little, like 6 blocks under his name that had almost legible words. Could not figure out what they meant, even though I was doing like the side eye thing that I was doing with Seed to be able to read the president's text stuff. So couldn't figure out what it said. It was just like 5 green blocks and I think a yellow block. So negative or different color. Again, we don't understand what all colors mean in this show. Anywho.
Yeah. Let's get into it then.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
on top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
Unfiltered,
Uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
it's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
there's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
バールシンドローム。人々が精神に変調をきたし凶暴化する。
Again, they showed us a thing in its head as they just did now, so it's not just a mental thing.
その脅威に対抗すべく結成された戦術音楽ユニットワルキューレ。
So I feel like the real syndrome is flashback syndrome.
Hope not. We already suffered that in Destiny.
Where, I mean, we were just flashing back to it. We already covered all that before.
Yeah.
思い知らせてやる。我らの恨みを握りつぶしてやる。地球人を、ワルキューレを。
See? This is why we can't call them.
マスターヘルマン。
よせ。もうマスターではない。
Sort of the same bird. Is the bird on their crest, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right. Right again. She was the one in the room. Or he. I actually can't tell.
And those look like folk crystals.
What I said before. In episode .89. Opens up the ring. It's a picture of Minmay. Ni-sama.
Other?
Oh, that's what I said. Couldn't tell. Was not a she. God, I am just right about Hines all the time. I might be wrong about all this other shit, but anytime there's like a mystery in a character we've been given literally no information about, boom, I'm on it. From one sentence in a room that you didn't even remember the name being mentioned, I called out everything except for their gender. I literally thought it was a
looks
queen.
like the same. The bird that is in Ragnar is the same bird that is in.
No,
Windermere.
they're different. They got different amount of wings and longer tails, and I mean that would be a good connective tissue if they were going to go like that whole "we're not so different, you and I." We flipped the same birds.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's what's happening.
What is their? I mean, they hate Earth culture.
They had a war of independence. Literally,
true.
Literally a matter of you tried to settle us, and we are not down with the colonists.
But if they won the war, unless there's an explicit threat,
well, it could be what they did. You're saying that if they won the war, well, they shouldn't be so mad. It's like, well, a lot of shit could happen during a war.
Yeah, true.
And we humans aren't known for being so great when it comes to things that we've done in war. Especially to things that we consider other.
Yeah.
I mean, with lack of an other, we make other.
But then why target Valkyrie and Pacific? I guess because they're the ones who are countering the
again, we're trying to get rid of Earth culture, and we've covered here that singers are culture.
Yeah, there's like he doesn't care.
Also, it's weird that all the women come together at the men's dorm.
No, that's not. That's a restaurant, not the men's dorm.
No, it's the same place.
No, it's not the same place.
Same place is where Chuck works and also where Chuck lives. Great.
Looks like they're eating alien
bugs.
Like literally, yeah.
All right. Hey kid, call me daddy because I'm in with your mom.
It could be your brother.
Yeah, that's the way that I want my sister to act towards me. I can't remember.
No.
She's in the opening.
Little kid. The little kid is the sister to.
I doubt it.
Brother
there seems to be a real age difference there.
私たちが歌うと声帯フォールド派っていうのが発生するの。
Well, didn't.
で、それ
I mean, it worked for
バーレルに
Basara
するんだ
singing,
けど、録音したり
playing
デー
his
タ化したり
recorded
すると
stuff.
効力激減。
Yeah, cardboard with time.
やっぱり生が一番。ねえ、颯も歌うの？
いや俺たちはエアショーをするんだと。 例のアンノーンが現れる可能性もあります。
Yeah,
気
no,
を抜かず
don't.
に私の指示に従うように。
I was with you with cleaning it, you know, the thing, but eating it yourself is like eating a booger,
こ
basically.
れ、も
Well,
しかして私の真似？
Also, the little girl too, you know.
yeah, I'm
so.
saying usually that's something you would do like a Lady in the Tramp situation, not a
Yeah.
strange kid.
待っている時間はないって。
荒領事かフォールドレセプターの
It's literally be drastic measures from the moment you met her.
こっちもまだだ
やっぱりいい雰囲気ですね。もう付き合っちゃえばいいのに。
戻るのか
たまにはゆっくりしてったら？
いえ、基地で待機しています。
そうか
お疲れ様。
So how many episodes till he turns out to be a traitor?
ほら、
Yeah.
食いすぎだっつうの。
Or the guy who dies first or something.
アポジュ
アップルジュースな。
ー。ラグナにも慣れたみたいね。ほいな。なんだか私村に似とる気がするんや。それってウィンダミアの？風がすっごく気持ちよ
Come
く
on,
て。
let's catch you in a lie. Say something
Yeah.
about not a farm.
リンゴ畑があって。
Oh, so the apples are from Windermere. The poison apples, right?
No, I don't think they're connected. Unless Windermerians are immune to VAR syndrome. Because remember, that's
Yeah.
the thing I brought up about 8-9, the fact that the first guy was eating the apple, and then
Mhm.
she was in a thing full of apples and ate them constantly.
Yeah. Okay.
人はなぜ？私はなぜ歌を？
Again, most of the Basara-like characters so far.
空いている分離、重力制御異常なし。フォールドエネルギー、コンデンサより順次解放。
構成艦航行モード始動。空いている。トランスフォーメーション開始。
It makes sense that they would be their own ships as well.
現在フォールド航行中。デフォルト予定
I was thinking about making a joke about the one ship that got destroyed like 3 times in SDF Macross.
いい感じだ。
VF31 ジークフリード完成制御システム標準装備の最新鋭機お前にはもったいない機体だそれから
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna fight, so.
俺たちからの入隊祝いだ
AI サポートが嫌いなハヤハヤ用に私たちみんなでジクフリちゃんをチューンアップしておきました。これでヘルメットをかぶる必要なし。でも
But you probably should.
ちゃんとエクスギアシステムを使うんだぞ。
Are we going back to the 21?
思いっきり飛んできな
Yeah, so.
Or I guess 22, because Max's was more of an upgraded version of the 21.
よ、プレイヤー。おーい。
ハヤテ。
なんだ？初ステージにビビってんのか？
そんなこと。
Yeah, she is.
それアルシャハルでも持ってたよな。お守りか？
子供ん頃ウィンダミアに来て
Also, she's still wearing the phone that they tricked her into buying.
これで外の音楽を知ることができた。リン・ミンメイ、
Oh.
ファイヤーボンバー、
Fire Bomber!
シェリル・ノーム、
That other
ア
girl!
ンカリー、そしてバルキューレも。かっこいいって思った。
Oh, so she was forced to leave because she was contaminated by the outside
I
music. I guess.
appreciate that she didn't mention Sharon
ら
Apple.
しくねえぞ。
Would have been a weird,
命
awkward
がけで
moment.
飛べば飛べる。だろ？
Although, actually, I think if anybody could mention Sharon Apple, it'd probably be her.
人生
Yeah.
She comes from an isolated society. Maybe the whole Sharon Apple incident doesn't mean much to her, or didn't trickle down. She just has old Sharon Apple CDs, or whatever the equivalent would be.
じゃねえっつうの。
ウィンダミア人は身体能力の高さと引き換えに短命な種族。平均寿命は30年。
あの顔を見てる
What, like fucking coordinators? How much better are you physically that your life gets cut down by like a fourth? I guess you don't really get to express all that when you're sitting in the cockpit of a plane. That you're also an Olympian athlete.
Yeah.
ブレイヤ
はい
あなた
That
は
was
どんな思い
Randar that said right.
どんなってじゃあくもくもはどんな思いで
そうね今日私を満足させられたら教えてあげるできなければあなたはワルキューレに必要ない
Wow, that's harsh.
Eh, I mean,
さあ話はもういい
she's also the first one that noticed her, so. See? God damn, I said I would stop.
銀河のために誰かのために今私たち
瞬間完全燃焼命がけで楽しんじゃえ
At the cost of our lives?
Well, yeah. They're a fighting singing force. They're essentially Sound Force. Without the Sound Force weaponry. This is the thing that I broke down with my notes about .89.
Mm-hmm.
I really wrote down they said all this.
歌は神秘
Yeah, I was saying, if Freya doesn't get one,
飛べば飛べる
Yes, she did.
飛べば飛べる飛べばゴリゴリ歌は元気
weird.
Well, not weird in the.
It's
she
weird.
didn't
It
have the
doesn't fit
short.
everything else.
No, but remember, she has a short lifespan. Stinging is bigger.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't match the tenor of all the other words. I think we need to break out the thesaurus and just find a word that fits the other ones better.
超時空ヴィーナスワルキューレ
ワルキューレ
No, really, it's hard. You guys try doing this with your fingers.
改めまして、
Yeah.
新メンバーを紹介しますウィンダミアから来ましたリンゴ大好き
Oh, she's 14.
14歳よろしくお願い
They haven't done anything inappropriate with her yet. Also, that makes her the youngest person that was at the auditions.
確定性コズミックムー
Because most of those people were like 15 to 17.
ダメなら首よ
Oh, just instantly in it. Okay. Well, this one's for the boys.
Yeah, I guess so.
What I've always been saying. The stars, humans, and apples are all the same.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are getting a starburst formation yourselves. Which is to say Tom Paris is going to have to get out of jail to get out of this one. I mean, granted,
this is
that
the
means
kind
Hayate is one of those pilots, and we've seen how badly he's done in piloting before.
But it's one of those things that they cannot just go on his own way because he'll ruin the show.
Doesn't imply the argument you're trying to imply. Flying in formation is not the same as disobeying orders.
It can lead to a crash.
Yeah, but still, it's not the same as if his boss orders him to go out and fight someone and he decides not to in order to carry her out to sing. That would be the Basara move, not flying in formation.
インメルマンダンスってか
The perfect cast.
バール発生危険率48に
But goof troop move, a joke.
プレイヤーフォールドレセプターノーアクティブライトコスミック
Meanwhile, White Knight, oh sorry, Royd,
全軍に告げる
Glasses selection number 20.
大いなる風にかけて
アイテールよりデルタ1へアンノーン衛星軌道に出現大気圏に突入してきます
奴らか
知ってるよ貴様たちの弱点を
Guns. Guns was your weakness. Or mobile EMP generators? I don't know what I'm looking at.
こっちのことは研究済みか敵ジャミング攻撃でゴールド発音副システムがミサイルまずい設定
市民とワルキューレは俺たちが守る
All the energy of the Predator movie, pointing chain guns at the forest.
新統合軍です
おお我が愛しの援軍って
Yeah, the cannon father.
Yeah, said no one ever. Oh, nuns. They'll save us.
何
Oh, are they gonna get VAR syndromed? The pilots?
なんか声が聞こえるような
私たちの他に誰かが歌を
新統合軍が攻撃マジかよ
Who'd have figured?
まさか奴らバールにデルタ3確認を
So, yet another thing I was right about when it comes to Hines.
生術数 93.5 みんなバールにしかしバールが変態を組んで攻撃してくるなんてありえない
Yeah, because technically they should be berserk.
やむを得んか
The improbable skirt rocket thing that she's got going on.
攻撃だって相手は味方じゃ正気を失っているだけかもしれませんそれがどうしたたとえそうだとしても今は敵だ命をかけて
Okay, Gamlin.
守ることが俺たちの任務それは新統合軍のパイロットも同じ彼らも覚悟はできているはずだ
Did they?
翼だけ狙えれば
デルタ4チェック6
I mean, legit, if I signed up for the Air Force, I wouldn't think within the wheelhouse of things I'd have to deal with is getting infected by a voice.
デルタ2
撃つのをためらうから敵に後ろを取られるとどめだ白キ様ほうこの機体アルシャハルにいた
あの動きまさか
Because again, more importantly, they're attacking a bunch of different planets, not just the one planet. They attacked Al Shahil, now they're attacking this one. So they are focusing on Walkir. Saying Freya is literally the one thing that defeats the Bar Syndrome.
俺の仕事だ
Yes, literally the one thing you're supposed to be doing right now.
Acapella.
Yeah, I mean, you're not being, like, amplified by the electronics, but I'm sure the dude right in front of you could hear you sing. See, she's very bizarre right now. It's literally a listen to my song moment.
Yeah, but she knows that what she's doing actually helps them with that disease. No, but sorry, go like, I'm just gonna sing because reasons.
Because it's the point of what he's doing. Anyway,
Yeah, but he
Freya
never explained it,
should know to do this anyway. It was the whole point of her test before.
Yeah.
Also, you're thinking back to like starting Basara. I'm talking like, remember when they were using mind control devices on the nuns back in Macross 7? And they had to sing to get them their pilots back? No, Mirage, tell us, what about her song? Sorry, what about her star?
空いているが、いや、陽動作戦だ。君たちが戦っている間に惑星ボルドールの首都が敵軍に陥落された。
敵が敵って一体
何？
Definitely got cooler looking jets.
やはり空中基地だ。
Black and gold is a great color combo. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's showy. Went through the whole process too. Gerwalk into whatever you call the humanoid version.
Battling. Racing Gear Alliance.
私はウィンダミア王国最小ロイド・ブレーム。
嘘。
ウィンダミアって
フレイヤ
ロイド殿下。
すべての
Don't be racist.
カルチャーの子らよ。我がウィンダミア王国は大いなる風とグラミア・ネーリヒ・ウィンダミア王の名のもとウィンダミアが新統合政府に対し宣戦を布告する。
どうして？
That's
What
what
I
I'm asking for a while.
appreciate most about this
Yeah.
is all the elements of all the times I've been right so far about my guessing
Mhm.
about stuff. And
Yeah.
the one thing they indicated was that you were wrong.
I mean, what was wrong?
You indicated that the people from Windermere would be descendants of protoculture in your notes, and they literally called out all of you descendants of protoculture, indicating that they are not.
I don't think that they said listen to the children of protoculture.
Yeah, you
Could be them
children
as
of
well.
protoculture. No, they're indicating that they are different. They're sending out the message that we are other. We are not you. We are opposed to you. So
I think it's going to turn out that they are in fact children of the protoculture.
oh, I mean, I'm not gonna say that's wrong, because obviously twists are twists, and I feel like that's a twist
Yeah.
that could happen. But at the same time, for right now,
Remember, they're talking about the ancient ruins that they found. That's what they're using, and they see 4 crystals. So either they found ancient technology dealing with the Vajra, someone else, or the protoculture.
yeah, it could be anything. Just like the ruins that we saw during the Macross Frontier extra. Like, I mean,
They were protoculture.
I'm just saying it could be anything, though. Not that one. I'm talking about this one.
Yeah.
And again, I indicated that this was a major thing before, and you're like, "Hey, it doesn't fucking mean anything. What are you talking about?" Oh, so we're back to that. Back to the no next time ons, basically. Yeah,
I mean, they don't
it
wanna
could be
spoil them,
anything,
so-
though.
Yeah.
When you got to also remember the fact that protoculture doesn't mean one thing. There was 2 different protocultures. Remember, they were fighting themselves. They broke into 2 different groups. So, protoculture is 2 different same race, 2 different, like, I guess, nationalities, factions, whatever.
Factions, yeah.
And then not even that, but protoculture also itself was fighting the Proto-Devlin back in the day with their own inhabited forces, because they took over the evil. So the evil had its own setup network of stuff when the Proto-Devlin took them over.
Mhm.
Who the fuck knows where the Supervision Army came from?
I think the implication is that they were part of the forces that were captured by the Proto-Devlin.
Well, there's no indication whatsoever. We haven't heard anything about it ever since. But the fact is that they were big enough to fight against the Zentradi. So, conceivably the Zentradi could have ruins.
True. I mean, we have seen ancient Zentradi machines before, so they could have ruins as well.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that if the Proto-Devlin created them, then they're at least as old as the end of sorry, I said Proto-Devlin. The Proto-Culture created them, so they're at least as old as the end of Proto-Culture civilization. So if the Proto-Culture were around 500,000 years ago, then the Zentradi were around 500,000 years ago when they destroyed them. So yeah, I mean, any of those ruins could be as old as anything the Zentradi have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, could be anything. To say that it's just proto-culture because it's like reminds me of that Star Trek thing, that all humanoid races come from the one humanoid race in Star Trek, the thing we never fucking touched ever again.
Yeah.
Even though the idea is that there's in Voyager that dinosaur race that's way more advanced than anything in the Alpha Quadrant, and well, not everything. Obviously, the Organians are still there. And were the Organians around back when that race seeded life all over the place? So they're just like, oh, that's weird that those other people are doing. That's very weird. Hope that pays off for them.
So yeah, we now know who the enemy is for clear. And again, just like Freya said, why are they doing this?
Well, I mean, it seems pretty clear why. They said it out loud.
Okay, there's a difference between fighting for independence and then going out on a galactic war.
Well, they didn't say they were fighting for independence. That's a previous established reason for fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just fighting.
Well, now why do they keep on fighting, right? And actually take on everybody. I guess with the Varsies, they just have to take over whichever forces come to attack them. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends. Here's the thing: is the fact we never establish anything that's happened before as mattering for the future, right? Really, it's not really even a galactic threat. They're just attacking the random people around them. If it was a galactic threat, then we just bring in Renka and all the Vajra, and then, whoop, we covered this. Because the Vajra are on our side, technically. So, I don't think you can handle a galaxy's worth of Vajra. Or Gabble. Just fucking Gabble by himself.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen.
He appeared in Frontier.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm saying, you can't say it's a galactic threat. For one, we've only seen a group of, one squadron. So...
Yeah, but they already took over the capital of that one planet, and they're calling out the children of the protoculture, which means at least everywhere where humanity's at.
Okay, wait. I don't mean that they're not a galactic threat, because they are a galactic threat, because I've already established that the VAR syndrome is affecting galactically. So they're able to... They're like a minor power on Earth that has a couple of nukes. They're a North Korea, essentially. They're a threat to a lot of people, but they're not going to be able to take over a lot of places, right? So that's the level I'm trying to put them at. That's why when I say Renka Lee and the Vajra, North America versus North Korea, essentially, or Gamlin.
Which is kind of dumb, because if they're running out because their prince is dying, right? Because they die young, right? And now they're basically declare war on the galaxy on Neon. So you're just going to send a couple of fleets and just going to flatten the planet. It's like, okay, this is what you wanted.
Well, maybe not. As you indicated before, you just get them with VAR syndrome, anyone that's coming in. And it was indicated here, apparently, people with VAR syndrome, for whatever they're doing right now,
can coordinate.
Yeah, they can coordinate, which means essentially you send in a couple of fleets, boom, now there are fleets. Send them right back.
Yeah.
So they're doing the Sharon Apple thing. We're doing the thing where we copy all the shows that came before us with a little twist. Now we have that Sharon Apple hypnotist ability with a berserk syndrome.
More like what they want to do with the Vajra, right?
No, I'm gonna say it's more like Sharon Apple, because it's they invisibly turn everything, whereas the Vajra was literally we have to infect everybody with a thing.
Yeah, I mean, they are infecting people with bars.
And there's, unlike the Vajra, there's like no central figure to infect that infects everybody after the fact.
Yeah, true.
And just like was indicated by you after the fact, the Sharon Apple thing was a concert that they hypnotized everybody into concert with, and this is literally singing at you when you're infected. They're just reusing elements of all previous Macross shows so far in this one thing.
Yeah. Not badly. I did like this episode.
I mean, it's good callbacks. I don't know if it's working so far because we haven't really gotten a payoff for anything yet. It's like, oh, that's a lot like Basara. Oh, that's like Isamu. Oh, that's a Sharon Apple thing. Oh, we literally just name dropped 4 different idols from 4 different shows. Well, 4 different idols from 3 different shows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's no payoff to it yet, other than me being right.
Of course.
Well, I mean, still satisfyingly is the best payoff. I guess the slight payoff of you being wrong.
Okay. I don't know if I'm wrong yet, but sure.
Well, I mean, you're wrong to the show right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've already argued that I'm not going to disagree that it's entirely possible that they will be children of the Proto-Devlin. I keep saying Proto-Devlin. Proto-Culture. If they had one more place with Proto in the name, I'm going to be fucked.
Proto-Devlin, Proto-Culture.
Next up, we're going to be playing the Proto-Men. Light up the night.
Anyway, you have anything else to add?
No, that's it.
Well, then I guess we'll be seeing you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?